And this is like...
Your art show could be part of Earth Day.
Yeah, it could be part of Earth Day. And then, oh, I forgot to mention that part. So then, you want to have the kids write their post statement, right? After they've done it, then they write something that maybe their square represents, or...
What did they learn? What have they discovered about their uses?
Yeah, you know, I don't like to lead kids too much. I just want... Now, I will tell you, the kids in the video did not know I was going to ask them to do a video. So what they were saying was not rehearsed. One kid got a little bit all freaked out about that. And I'm like, yeah, I want it to be natural. Yeah, not this really well-written thing, right? But it's just to get them to write. Yeah. So anyway, I used some plastic.
Linear.
Oh, this is the size. This is the size.
And they count how many pieces or the weight.
So what really works really well is 12 by 12.
Yeah, and they chart it.
So anything, you know, to give kids
like on day one, this one is what math are you using this in? Algebra 1. Okay, Algebra 1 is linear. Yeah, because this is definitely something we could do even in 7th grade.
And then you and ours could take it with the charts that they ended up.
So when you learn reading, you can apply some reading techniques.
Collaboration in action, inspiration.
Yes.
We already have 2 teachers over here conspiring on how they're going to do this with math and art. So
And science, we need to talk
and
about
science.
Yes, then we have
process and explain why we do
studying
this.
in Earth Day.
And even in engineering, we could talk about material use and material sciences, between what these are and what they're made of and what the different plastics are, because obviously styrofoam is going to be different than this building or plastic versus the hard plastic.
And it's, you want them to save even their recyclable plastic.
Yeah.
At the end, if what's left over, they can recycle. You can sort, because all plastic has numbers on them.
Yeah.
You can sort, and I don't know what grade you teach, but what the different
7
plastic.
through 12.
I don't know. Well, I
So
can tell
anywhere
you,
in there.
I can tell you that most people don't know what that symbol means, nor what that number means. And that's
You
what
can kind of explain to them what hard plastic is versus, yeah.
Well, this cannot be recycled now. This is going to stay in the landfill forever and ever, and 30% of the volume of the landfill is in it.
And last I heard, there's only one place in Hayward that actually takes these. I don't know if there's anything else.
Well, there's a company actually that recycles this into baseboard, but they don't do residential pickups. So.
I like that.
You know, everyone talks about recycle, but you really, the message of this whole project is reduce.
Reduce.
Reduce at the source. And it can be fine. In there's scissors down here.
Amy, I'm curious, when people start doing their squares, do you have them set an intention for the message they want to share through the square, or is it more just free?
You missed that before.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I came in late.
Yeah, what I suggested that they do is they tell the kids to take this challenge. It could be for a week, it could be for a month, and they write a pre-project statement ahead of time. You know, they think it's going to be hard, it's going to be easy, just their impressions, and then at the end they write their post-project statement.
Great.
And so when you do your art show, you can have these statements up next to the Quilt Squares. And if you go to the San Mateo County Fair, you will see the artist statements next to the Quilt Squares. So
Wonderful.
you get an idea.
Great. Is anybody using anything from their lunch?
Yes. All the styrofoam and the plastic wrap.
The other thing I try to discourage is the use of packing tape and more plastic. So try to get them, I mean, I'll go with a hot melt glue gun.
Okay, no worries.
Because sometimes you just have to use it to keep it together.
Yeah.
But thread and sewing. I have needles here. You can actually sew through a plastic bottle. And this is another one that I'm working on, and you can, you can sew through these.
Yeah.
I'm going to attach these.
Oh, wow.
This is my message in a bottle, Quilt Square. It will be when I work at 2 o'clock in the morning when I feel inspired. But sometimes I get like ideas that just pop into my head.
Do you have any other examples to show, Amy, of quilt squares you've made?
Well, this is the one that I made with my plastic waste that I didn't want, that I got at Maker Faire, my badge, and my wristbands, and the wristbands of the other people in my group. They made made a laminated sign, which I took that part off, and this was a cup from the happy hour that I really didn't want, but that was the only way that I could have anything to drink, because everything was in a plastic cup. So you see what I do with the cup is that I made it into the spirals. That then, I mean, you can do other things with this.
Yeah, that's kind of cool though.
So really manipulating the plastic. You can
Oh, and the wristbands.
These are the wristbands that so basically what I did is we had a tablecloth made of fused plastic bags. And I wanted to recycle this tablecloth that we had, so I cut it up into these squares that I thought the teachers could use. And then I did some weaving.
Oh, yeah.
And then I wove my bands in, because they are flat. I never really have a plan when I start. I just know what I'm going to use.
Okay, you start with the materials and go from there.
It's like it evolves, and I think that's the beauty of this. It's like total creativity. I mean, you really model less and let the kids explore with their materials. Plastic, there is a lot of white and clear plastic. So, you know, markers, if they want to use markers to do stuff. One of our quilt squares, somebody did like a ransom message by cutting out letters from plastic and making a
I don't
message.
know yet. I just like it. The Saran wrap really seems to stick things together. I
Oh,
think that's its purpose.
so you don't need glue.
Nope, not yet.
And we can use hot metal glues on it.
Probably sew through this too, so.
And what is that comprised of? The stuff you had with your lunch?
Well, the solo caps I got from here, the coffee cup caps got from here, but this is the styrofoam that my fruit salad came in, and then it was wrapped in Saran wrap, and then I still haven't figured out where my fork is going, but that's got to go in there too. So that's plastic for my lunch. So most everything here is just my lunch. And then the
Great.
coffee, those things I would get normally every day anyway, so.
Great.